Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, a statement winning Game 4 has given this club a 3-1 stranglehold on this World Series, putting them just one victory from hoisting the championship trophy with 3 games to play. But these players are being careful not to allow themselves too much satisfaction about it. As one team leader put it, they don't give out rings for winning 3 games. You've got to win 4. And we're facing a World Series caliber opponent, so we can't afford to get complacent.
He's set. Here it comes. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Narvaez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 3 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Brewers lead it 4-2. Adam Kolarek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Adam Kolarek.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 20.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Still 1-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
So he sets him down swinging. Daniel Vogelback is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate now, Adrian Hauser, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More on tap from Game 5 after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter number 5, second baseman, P.K. Hernandez.
Now at the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. And now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down. So next to bat will be Adam Kolarek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Trevor Story steps in now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. In there at the letters 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in position.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base path, making it to third with a triple.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Hernandez.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Keston Hiura is on deck. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And that's in there. Base hit. Robertson rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And they lead now by 4.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play. Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Now
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Devers is under it.
Now back, the right fielder.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 3 hits and 3 trips to the plate for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
3 runs already home here. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Luis Urias, we called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He put himself in a good position.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Red Sox 2. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38. Devin Williams.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Running hard. He's digging for second. But he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single.
Up next for the Red
Boy,
Sox.
D-Roll, you feel like a pitcher there. You caught a break. That went off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse.
Don't you feel that you have to be thinking extra bases as soon as you hit that
Right
ball
out of the
there?
box, you know.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. On the ground is short. This could be two. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Fouled off. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Verdugo is on his way home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the AB now.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hernandez is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
Now at the plate is Daniel Robertson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Robertson stands at first with one out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So the next to bat will be Omar Narvaez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Brewers 9 and the Red Sox 2. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering. Two out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Brewers get a win they had to have to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yeah, and that's extremely tough to do when facing elimination and know you've got to rattle off 3 wins in a row coming in. Everyone's doubting you at that point, so this was really impressive.
Yeah, gutty win by this ball club. One that gives you a lot of respect for both the players and the coaching staff. They still have their work cut out for them, but winning 2 more games in a row is at least conceivable. Should be a very intriguing Game 6.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, I didn't perceive any dip in confidence amongst these coaches and players coming into this second of 3 closeout opportunities. Yes, they failed to finish the job in Game 5, but this team says they just need to put that game behind them and move on. A coach told me, I think we can do better than the effort we brought in Game 4. It's a simple matter of execution. We need to get back to the things that got us here in the first place.
Number 99.
Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but that'll land foul, strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. Bogarts leads off first with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Daniel Vogelback's next. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to be a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Third baseman,
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's got it. Flip will come to Anderson covering as they get the out at first.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Now to the plate, here is Joey Gallo. He bounced out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now, I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top, 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Now into the box, Manny Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Manny Pena goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the AB on its way to third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-1. Justin Topa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.